Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you are doing well and enjoying happily with your family. Today, we are going to discuss a new topic which was taken from the class 12th textbook. Let me announce the topic, that is a direct speech and indirect speech, or we can also refer, in other words, a direct and indirect narration. Yes, let's start the session. Now, what is narration? Narration is an act of reporting the words of the speaker. I repeat again, narration is an act of reporting the words of the speaker. That is, how you are representing the way of a person spoke. There are two main ways of reporting the words of the speaker. Number one, that is a direct speech, and number two, that is indirect speech. What is direct speech? A direct speech is the exact words of the speaker. The exact words of the speaker quoted as it is without any change is called as direct speech. So in this, the exact words of the speaker are enclosed with the inverted commas or quotation marks. Let us see the example. Now let's see the example on direct speech. So here I am drawing two persons. His name is Naveen. He is studying. He is Raju, friend of Naveen. So Raju is asking to Naveen, what are you doing? So Naveen replied, I am studying. So if Raju want to report what the word said by Naveen means, Naveen said, I am studying. So this is called as direct speech. This is called as direct speech. I hope you understand what is direct speech. Now let's move to the second one, indirect speech. The exact words of the speaker are transformed. Just underline the word transform. Look into the example related to this indirect speech. Now let us see the example for the indirect speech. So if we take this as an example, so how can we convert this into indirect speech means? So Naveen said, we use a conjunction that for the simple writing. Naveen said that, so I will become he, Yam will become was studying. Full stop. So what are the changes we did while converting the direct speech into indirect speech? So first we added the conjunction that and we removed the quotation marks. So what are the quotation marks are there? We removed this, and also we changed the tense from present continuous tense to past continuous tense. So we have to follow this while converting the direct speech to indirect speech. Now let's do an exercise on direct and indirect speech. So here are few examples. So how we have to convert all these into indirect speech. So let's have a look one by one. So first sentence, he said, I live in Srikakulam. So we can guess it is in the present tense. So while we are writing in the indirect speech, we have to write that speech in the past tense. So how can we write? He said that he lived in Srikakulam. That's it. It's a very simple. So while we are writing, we will write in a simple writings. We won't add any type of inverted commas over here. So let us see the second one. Lokesh said, I am going out. So I am going out. The speech is in the present continuous form. So while we are writing in the indirect speech, we have to convert this into the past continuous form. How it is, let's see. Lokesh said that he was going out. Exactly. Next, now move to the third one. Direct speech. Pawan said, I have finished the homework. So in which tense it is? Yes, present perfect tense. So while we are writing in the indirect speech, we have to convert this speech into past perfect. So let's have a look. So Pawan said that he had finished the homework. That's it. And see the next one. He said, I have been studying a lot. In which tense it is? The speech is exactly present perfect continuous. So while we are writing in the indirect speech, how we will write? It will change into the past perfect continuous. How we will write? He said that he had been studying a lot. See the last one. He said, I arrived before you. I arrived before you. So it is in the simple past. While we are writing in the indirect speech, how we will write? This will be converted into past perfect. She said that she had arrived before you. You may be wondered that why I am not writing answers. I expect you to write the answers of these and come back with your answers to my video. So these are some of the examples related to the tenses. Thank you.